Hello everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot, and today I'm bringing you a League of Legends video. I know I've only ever done like one League of Legends actual video in the history of my YouTube channel, but I have something to share with you guys. League of Legends is actually a game that I play a lot. Like, I play this game a lot. I play it with my girlfriend, I play it with R9. When I'm not doing YouTube stuff, or when I'm going to be at work soon. When I'm not at work, I'm basically playing League of Legends is what I'm doing. So I thought it's something that I really wanted to incorporate into my channel, and I wasn't entirely sure how to do that for the longest time with all the Dragon Ball Z stuff I'm doing, with everything that's going on. I didn't quite know how to pull that off. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to kind of introduce, for those of you who don't know what League of Legends is, this is kind of to introduce it to you. So please give this video a chance, check it out. If you don't like this video, or if you skim through this video and nothing of this seems to be sticking to you, then you don't have to come back. You don't have to learn League of Legends. But I will tell you that League of Legends is a completely free-to-play game. It's the largest played game in the entire world. And if you hear my bird in the background, I'm sorry. But it's the largest multiplayer game played in the entire world today. And it is a whole lot of fun. Not to mention, it's on a computer, so there's no consoleness to it. If you have an Xbox 360, you can still play League of Legends with me. That's a complaint I get a lot. It's Thundershot, I wish I could play with you, but I have an Xbox 360. Or an Xbox One, or what have you. And it's like, well, this is on the computer, so you don't have to worry about it. Anyways, this is a little opening segment that I was just going to do to kind of show you guys how the game works exactly. So as you'll see, I started back here. Actually, I'll banish. Okay, so we'll banish back to base just to have a look. This is all a first overview. We'll get to the real video here in a minute. Actually, I may make this whole thing just one tiny little part, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so this is the base. You start here at the base. You can buy stuff from the shop. Now, I've bought, and you don't want to buy any of this if you actually play the game. We're not going to worry about items right now, though. But I bought a couple things that I thought would help show off the game a little bit. So this is our Nexus. What I'm running around right now is our Nexus. If this dies, we lose the game. That's it. As soon as this dies, the game's over. So they have one too. It's right over here. There's their Nexus. If it dies, they lose the game. Alright, 2 turrets to defend the Nexus. Along here you'll see 3 little mini Nexuses, or they're called inhibitors in the game. And I'll talk more about those later. And then you'll see a lot of turrets. 3 layers of turrets, and it's 3 layers of turrets in each game. I'm in the middle lane right now. This is the top lane, 1, 2, 3 layers of turrets. We'll go down here to the bottom lane, 1, 2, 3 layers of turrets, right? So you have to break down, for at least one lane, you have to break down each layer of turrets. So if I was to come up here, I would have to kill these minions, kill those minions, break a turret down, move forward, break a turret down, move forward, break a turret down, inhibitor, both Nexus turrets, then win the game. That's only one lane, mind you. You can come in from either of the 3, but you have to have all of the turrets in said lane taken down, and then the inhibitor taken down, and then the 2 Nexus turrets taken down before you can start hitting the Nexus to win the game. So it's kind of complicated at first, I understand. But these are minions. I have no idea how my lane won that fast, but these are what minions look like. And every few seconds, I don't know if it's like 10, 15 seconds or so. Okay, I gotta cover my bird. Give me 1 sec. Anyways, every few minutes or so, not few minutes, every few seconds or so, minions will come in. And then they fight each other pretty much. And I'll get more into it later in future videos, but it's your goal to try to hit the minions. You can kill them to clear out waves and try to get to the turret as fast as possible. But another option you have is how to achieve gold to buy items with is actually involved with. So like I want to hit that minion. If you get the last hit on a minion, you get gold. So here I'll show you. I'll get this last hit, and then I'll show you if I hit this minion and I don't kill him, and then the other minions kill him, I don't get gold. I get experience, so I can still level up, but I don't get gold. I know this is all really confusing right now, and I'll go into better detail later. But I'm not here to talk about items today. I'm not here to talk about any of that. This is just a very, very, very basic introduction video to those of you who don't know what League of Legends is. Okay, we're back. I was in the middle of my other recording, and sorry, my phone's going off. I'm getting Twitters. Anyways, I was in the middle of my other recording, and my internet cut out for no reason. But it's okay because it gave me a little bit of time to reflect and think on what I wanted to do. And I think I have it all figured out. So what I was going to do originally was just kind of run around by myself and show you guys a little bit about how the game worked. Like, originally what I had planned for was the video would have basically been over by now. I would have showed you guys every little intro piece, but I figured I'd give you a little bit more than that. So instead what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little 1 versus 1 versus an opposing Zyra. And I'll be back in 1 second. My bird's uncovered. I got to go cover him up so it doesn't. But anyways, this will give you like a small picture on how a game's going to work out. Now, I've talked about it before, but there's a top lane, a middle lane, and a bottom lane. And typically in the bottom lane, you have 2 people in the bottom lane fighting 2 people on the enemy team. So there's 4 people total in bot lane because teams are typically 5 versus 5. I'm all disoriented now. I'm sorry. The internet cutting out on me really threw me off. Anyways, teams are typically 5 versus 5. I'm not doing that. I'm doing 1 versus 1 to give you a small perspective idea of what's happening. And so we'll move over here. So I'll drag my screen over. This is top lane. There's usually, we'll just say there's 1 versus 1 top lane usually, just for the sake of simplicity. Then in middle lane, there's usually 1 versus 1 middle lane. Now, I'm not your typical middle lane champ, and I'm not facing your typical middle lane champ. This is just for example. And then over here in bottom lane, there's usually 2 people bottom lane fighting each other. So there's 4 people total bottom lane, 2 for each team. Now you may be wondering, where's the 5th person at? Well, usually once you get in like a little bit higher level, your 5th person will honestly be running around in the jungle, and they'll be able to come out of nowhere and help you when you're lane and all that stuff. But that's all way ahead of the plan. We'll get more on that later. So Zyra screwed me over here, the person I'm facing. I thought we were going to meet middle lane and fight, and she decided to go bottom lane. So I'm going to finish killing these minions, and I'm going to go. Now, I don't know where I'm going to cut in the last part, so I don't know if I've explained it already or not. But you want to focus on last hitting the minions, and that means your hit is the one that deals the killing blow. If you can do that, then that means that you get the gold and the experience for killing them. If you're near them, you get the experience, but if you hit them, you get the gold, and with gold, you can buy items. Now, we're not going to talk a lot about items, but know that last hitting is very important. Now, I'm at a disadvantage here because I only got to clear 1 wave, and she's level 2, and she's already spanking on me. Okay. I'll talk more about Pantheon's abilities here in a second. I need to get a little bit ahead here because she did beat me to level 2. Oh, no, I'm level 2. Never mind. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, so I have to back off here. All these minions are going to do a buttload of damage to me. Just stay here, try to get as many last hits on minions as I can. There we go. I am already out of mana. This is a problem. Oh, well. Anyways, each champion has 3 regular abilities they can use. After that, once you hit level 6, you're allowed to unlock your ultimates. They have 3 regular abilities, they have 1 ultimate, and then they also have 2 summoner spells. So, one of them are my Q. I can throw a spear. My E, your Q, W, and E are your 3 main ones. My E is where I put a bunch of spears out like that, and I just barrage a whole area. And then I'll show my W off here in a second. Now, I'm out of mana, but luckily this gives me a good chance to show off some of the summoner spells. Yeah, some of the summoner spells I talked about. So let me try to buy shoes real quick here first. Get that and that. Don't worry about items right now. If you're a new player, just focus on recommended items. You don't have to worry about items at all. Anyways, one of my summoner spells gives me the ability to teleport. So I want to teleport to this tower. So I click over here on this tower, and then as you'll see, I go from where I'm at to the tower. It saves me a lot of time running. It lets me get back up here, back to killing minions and working on Zyra so she doesn't get too far ahead of me. And when I go in on Zyra, I'll tell you, my W is going to be a key move that I have. And what my W does is it lets me jump on them from a short range. I can jump on them, and then when my bird is still chirping even though he's covered. Shut up! Anyways, it allows me to jump on her, and when I jump on her, she'll be stunned for a second. So there'll be a second or so where she can't move at all. So if she comes up far enough, I'll try it. But until then, I'm just going to keep trying to last hit minions because I want to get more experience in gold than she does because that's going to pay off for me in just a little bit. Spear that guy, hit him. We're doing good. She's out of mana now too, which is really good. That means if she comes out too far, I can full-on dive her and I'll be just fine. So here, let's stab a bunch just to get these other minions low. Yeah, and now there's not a lot. I can't go underneath this turret because if I do, the turret will start hitting me. And she can't come out or I'm going to turn around and do this to her. So there's my jump. I hit her with my stun. I stab her a lot. I'm going to throw that. Ooh, I didn't get her. My bad. I thought I had it clicked. I must not have. But yeah, as you can see, I got her really low with that. And that's because I picked these characters on purpose. I picked a very easy lane for me just because I wanted you guys to... I wanted this to be quick. I don't want this to drag on forever. But you can see how I can full-on dive her there, and I'm absolutely fine. My character's really good at going in and fighting people head-to-head. That character, not so much. Like I said, I'm playing a beginner bot right now, so just hold on. Alright, anyways, sorry about that. So yeah, I can't go under tower range unless I have minions here for safety. Otherwise, the tower would hit me, and the tower does a lot of damage. So now, as long as I have minions here, I'm completely safe. Unless I attack Zyra. If Zyra's under this tower and I attack her, the tower will turn to me like, hey, you can't hit her like that, and then it'll come get me. So... Keep that in mind. Now my minions are about to die, so I have to back off. But I did get good damage on the tower there. And this is what a laning phase looks like. Depending on what lane you're in, you're 1v1ing someone, you're 2v2ing pair of people. And you're just, you try to last hit minions when you can, you push them back, you try to take the tower. This is the really basic idea of League of Legends. Alright, I just got my ultimate. Now I'll show that off here in a second, actually. Oh, I forgot I had mana pots. Okay. I haven't explained mana yet. So as you can see down on the bottom, I have a health bar, and why are you chasing me, Zyra? I don't know why she's chasing me. I can kick her butt. Okay. I don't know if that's going to kill her or not, but that did a lot. Nope, she drank health pots. Anyways, as you can see on the bottom, I have my health, which is getting kind of low. And then I have my mana, which is getting really low. So, health, obviously, it's health. When you run out, you die, just like in any game ever. But mana is what I use to use my abilities. So if you're unfamiliar with that, like my Q, that runs off mana. Now my E, that runs off mana. Now I'm completely out of mana. I can't use anything for a while. Which sucks, because if Zyra shows back up, that means I'll have nothing to hit her with. I jumped on Zyra earlier because even though she had more health than me, she didn't have any mana. And Zyra is a champion who relies on... They're not called characters in this game, by the way. They're called champions. But Zyra is a champion who has a lot... she relies a lot on her mana. If she's out of mana, Zyra can't really hurt you, like, ever. So I could use this time to go up and try to hit the turret, but with me being... I could pop a mana pot too, but with me being out of mana and my teleport being up, I can go back and buy items, which again, don't worry about buying... Well, you're going to want to buy items, but don't worry about what items you have to buy right now. But I can go back and I can buy items that will help me out. So like, I'll get another health potion or two, get a few more mana pots, and then I'll be able to teleport all the way over here. I'll drag it over. I haven't talked about the mini-map yet, but it's down here in the bottom right-hand corner. You can click anywhere on the mini-map, and it'll show you. You can also click anywhere on the mini-map with my move button, and it will take me there. Anyways, this should be about the last time. I should be able to jump on Zyra here in a second and just kill her outright. Oh, let's show you what my ultimate does. So my ultimate, I've got a pretty cool one. Now, ultimates vary per person. Pantheon's ultimate, which is who I am, I'm Pantheon, will let me leap up. Now, I can go not almost, but I can go a lot of places on the map. I can go really far, but I'm just going to choose to come right behind her, jump on her, I'll spear her a bunch, get her low, one more hit. Now I'll throw a spear at her. Oh, we're one hit short. There we go. And we got her. So we had to full-on dive there, and that's the kind of character that I am. You have to go in, all or nothing. And we were able to take her out. Now this is going to give me a good chance to push this minion wave all the way up, and then take the tower. I hope I left that part. I don't remember when exactly my internet cut out, so I hope I'm not forgetting to tell you guys anything. Because when my internet cut out, I'm going to scrap a lot of that footage, and I don't know where I'm going to start that at. So, oh, I'm in turret range. I would have taken a turret shot here, but on top of every player out of all... I told you already, they have their 3 abilities. You can pick 2 summoner spells, and then on top of that, they have a hidden ability, or something that's called a passive. And that varies by player too, but basically, every now and again, and I'll just say every now and again to dumb it down for you, but every now and again, Pantheon gets a thing where whatever the next attack is that hits him, won't hurt him. Like, I have it up right now. So she snared me, but then she hit me, and when she hit me, it didn't do anything. But we're so far ahead of her now, we can basically full-on dive her and not have to worry about anything. So I'll spear, and there we go. And now we just keep pushing the minion wave out. I've got myself... I'm a better champion for this by far, so I've got that advantage. I've also got myself far enough ahead of her in minion kills. And I've killed her, so I've gotten gold from that. But as you can see, I have 54 minions killed, this little icon up here. And she has 27, so I've got over double the minions killed she does. So I have way more gold than she does. I've killed her twice, so that even adds more to my gold count. And I'm just going to be able to push on up here, and if she ever tries to come out and contest me at all, I'm going to be able to jump on her and kill her, because she's not getting any gold, because I'm not letting her get minion kills, and I'm killing her. And she's not getting any experience either. You get experience by being by the minions, but since I've killed her so often, since she spent so much time dead, I'm level 9 right now, and she's level 6. And I haven't explained the leveling up system yet, but when each time you hit a new level, you can put 1 more point into one of your 4 abilities. Now, ultimates, oops, I clicked anything. Ultimates, you can only put your abilities into every so often. But your other 3 are basically free game. You can put as much as you want in any of them, almost. So every time I level up, that's another point in my spear. That's another point in my spread shot spear. That's another time I can jump on her like this, do that, ignite her. I haven't talked about my other summoner spell. Hold on. Oh, that's her ultimate. Knocks me up into the air. Now she's gonna... Oh, that's her passive. When she dies, she comes out as a big flower. I need to get out of here. It's hard to explain everything at once. Each champion is very different. Each champion is very unique. But I haven't explained my other summoner spell, which I've used twice. So one of my summoner spells is teleport. You know what that does. It just teleports me to a tower or a minion if I want it to, but towers are better. My other summoner spell is Ignite, and I've used that twice. And basically, it's Ignite. You light them on fire. They're on fire for about 2 seconds, and it does damage over time. So if I need that little bit extra kick to make sure I'm going to be able to kill her, I ignite her, and then hopefully that'll do the job. Now, I ignited her earlier, and it didn't kill her, and then I ignited her after that, and it did help me get the kill, so it varies a lot. But my teleport's back up, so we're just going to teleport down to this tower. With the way teleport, then there's so many different summoner spells, it's stupid to explain it, but with the way teleport works, it comes back sooner if you teleport to a turret than it does if you teleport to a minion. Like if I would have teleported to a minion up here, teleport would have taken longer to come back. So she's too close again because I am so much stronger than her, it's dumb. I'm faster than she is now. I bought in shoes. There's nothing she can do to stop me. So this is basically just going to be me. I'm just going to be waltzing in. Actually, let's clear this minion wave pretty fast. How about that? But this is just going to, oh crap. This is just going to be me waltzing in, taking the turret, and then ending the game. That's all that we're going to see from here on out. Zyra is just not a good enough champion to fight Pantheon. And I set it up like that on purpose. I've said it before. I just wanted this to be, pretty short. Just to kind of show you guys all the basics on what's going on. Hopefully my internet doesn't cut out before I win again this time. But yeah, I said it before. Usually this is a 5 versus 5, and you have to do teamwork, and it's complicated and all this stuff. I did a very dumbed down version to give you guys an idea. And I'll talk about what I want to do with this series from here on out. So I want to come back to this. Now I'm going to try to avoid anything she does to me while I hit this turret real quick until it breaks. So there we go. Now I can dive her again. We kill her. Anyways, what I want to do with this series, the whole point of this is to introduce people into League of Legends. I've said it before, it's one of my favorite games. I play it a lot. Like, it's my most played game right now. And it's something I could play with you guys, but a lot of people on my YouTube channel don't want to get into it because it's not the easiest game in the world to pick up. It's semi-complicated, but it's the most played game in the world. So, I mean, you know, if everyone in the world can get a grasp on it, I'm sure you can too. And it's super fun. Get out of here before that starts hurting me. But what I want to do with this series is the whole thing is just going to be to introduce you guys to this game. So if you guys have any questions at all, let me know in the comment section. Oh, she ulted me. I need to get out of here. She might kill me. Nah, we're good. I'm faster than she is. She didn't buy shoes. Oh, yes, she did. Oh, crap. The chase is on. Think I could turn and kill her? I don't think so. No, she'd hit me with something. My health's too low. Is she going to run through all those minions? I'm going to do it. I'm going to turn and try to kill her. I'll probably die. What is she doing? Oh, we're gonna get her. We got her. Alright, sweet. I have no idea what happened there. Oh, her death plan almost got me. I forgot about that. Anyways, this was a really, really basic version. If you have any questions, again, leave them down below. But from here on out, I'm going to start doing 5v5s. They're not going to be normal matches. They're going to be controlled bots, so I can show you guys everything I want to show you. But, I'll start and I'll cover every position so you guys kind of know how the game works and what to play. Also, I haven't mentioned it yet, or maybe I mentioned it at the beginning of the video, I don't know. But there will be a link down below that will take you guys to where you can sign up to League of Legends for free. Now, you can, of course, go to the League of Legends website and sign up there. But if you click the link down below and you sign up to League of Legends, it gives me some goodies. And then also, you can add me as a friend right away as soon as you get it downloaded. League of Legends, once again, is a 100% free-to-play game, the most played game in the world right now. And it's free to play, and it's not free to play pay to win. If you pay, you can pay for stuff on League of Legends, but none of it helps you, like in the slightest. What I have right now, this isn't how Pantheon looks. Like, look at Pantheon. He looks a little bit different, right? See his picture down here in the bottom left? That's how Pantheon normally looks. What I did is I paid real people money. I paid like $2, and I got a skin for Pantheon, so he looks, in my opinion, more badass. That's the only thing you can do if you pay real money. It's not pay to win, not at all pay to win. The skin doesn't make him any different, it just makes him look a little bit different. So, let's kill Zyra again. It's like, oh, where are we going? There we go. I've talked about it so much, I've lost my train of thought. Anyways, I was gonna, yeah, you guys leave your questions down below. Sign up for League of Legends, again, completely free. I would leave it to download and install overnight, because if you don't have the best internet, it can sometimes take a while. And even like my internet's pretty good, and it still takes a little bit. Still takes a couple hours to get all the way in there, or at least an hour or so to get all the way in there. Half hour, give or take. But yeah, you might want to leave it to download overnight, and then again, any questions, let me know. And then after this video, what I plan on doing from here on out is I'm going to go through each individual position just to kind of give you guys a better idea, and then hopefully after that, I'll be able to do more. League of Legends live streams and post videos of me playing League of Legends on the channel, because with how much time I put into it, and me being a video game channel, it's almost stupid for me not to do it. But nobody on my channel knows what League of Legends is, and that it's not a game that you can just pick up and watch and know what's going on. So that's why I'm doing this series, to try to get people more into it. Anyways, what I'm doing right now is killing Zyra again. Hold on. Anyways, what I'm doing right now is taking this inhibitor. And what an inhibitor turret is I'll hang around long enough to show you guys. But first of all, let me take this. Now, we took the inhibitor turret, which is just the turret closest to the inhibitor. Then we took the inhibitor. And taking the inhibitor is actually a game changer. You may think it's stupid to take 3 towers on the outside like I did. I mean, you know, we'll look at mid lane, for example. I took 1, 2, 3 towers. Then I took an inhibitor, right? Over here taking an inhibitor. Then it's like, well, now I have to push up and take 2 towers at one time. How am I supposed to do that? And it's the bonus that taking the inhibitor gives you. And I'll wait around here so you guys can see that bonus. Plus, it'll help me build mana back up because I'm out of that. Are they coming? Okay, it's not that wave. Darn it, we have to wait just a little bit. You'll see. I'll kill Zyra again. I'll bait her out. Come here, Zyra. You can totally kill me if you try. The thing that sucks now is she's really close to her base, so if I let her get away, then she can go back up to her base and heal up. Guess I didn't mention the base very much. It's where you can buy items, and it also heals you and fills your mana by standing on it, so. Anyways, I gotta wait for one more minion wave to show up, because when you take an inhibitor turret, that means that the next wave of minions that spawns in are actually going to be... Da-da-da-da! It's a wave of super minions is what happens to him. So first of all, there's this big dude up here, which he could take out this entire group of minions by himself, no problem. But then also, with these other minions being near the super minion, they get like bonus armor and stuff, so they're a little bit stronger too. So basically, you can have waves push themselves all the way and take those 2 turrets. There have been games where teams haven't been paying attention, and there's been super minions in one lane, and super minions came all the way up, and they took both the turrets and the nexus because the other team wasn't paying attention. They were in a different lane goofing off. Not to mention, super minions are really good at taking turret hits. So he can take all these turret hits like all day while we work on this nexus turret together. I think I'm going to kill Zyra. And there we go. She ulted me, it knocked me up in the air, but oh well. See, and now we have a second super minion down here because we waited for the next wave, so yeah, this game is over. But anyways, I want to let you guys know what you think of it. If you stuck through to the end, props to you. If you skimmed, I don't blame you, but this is just a basic little starter kit tutorial on League of Legends. Again, this was a 1 versus 1. Typically, games are 1 versus 5. We're going to beat on their Nexus and win the game now. But yeah, that's about it. I want to thank everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Keep an eye out for the next one because I'll be starting out doing lane by lane and all that stuff from here on out. So I think that's going to about do it. I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As always, I'm Thundershot. And if you walk onto the other team's fountain, it kills you with a death laser. So keep that in mind. I'm Thundershot, and I'm out. Peace, guys.